Welcome back. In case you are just joining us, we're only halfway through in this very informative conversation. It's not often that you wake up to find somebody who has fought this killer disease. We all know the minute that C word is mentioned, sometimes it translates to done. And that's not the case, because Nana is here to walk us through her own journey and to tell us how to be able to prevent this, what to do if you have it, and also create that awareness, aka the advocacy, because people need to know. So Nana, walk us through once again, it's like you're throwing the net into the society. I want you to just go through everything in your mind, because at this point we're sitting on this other side and we must be educated by a person like you. And like I said earlier, it took that big sacrifice. There's a reason why God had already drawn, she's going to be the best saleswoman and she's gonna have this thing going on and she's gonna rise above it and she's going to teach so many people. And also the work you're doing, 68 people in 4-5 months, that's not easy. Not especially if you just come out of it. So walk us through that.
Okay, thank you, Maureen. Okay. So,
Yes.
let me talk first to the people who are in it now. People who have just been diagnosed,
Yes.
or the ones who are fighting. I'm just here to encourage all of you that cancer is curable.
Yes.
You don't have to die in that wilderness. Win in your mind first. Take care of you. Self-love. Accept people to help you, and then you will be good.
Yes.
Listen to what the doctors have to say. Tafadhali, gata press, lock your ears. Cancer is cancer. Cancer is lethal, Maureen.
Yeah.
Chemotherapy is lethal, radiotherapy is lethal,
Yes.
and lethal for lethal.
Yes.
Please don't be lying to that you can heal cancer with this and that. Go to hospital.
Yeah.
You have to do what the doctors are telling you. Those are the people who are guiding you are not experts. They know nothing.
Exactly.
So eat well, take your medication, buy some food supplements here and there, guided by your oncologist, and then 1 year and there, do mitishamba. And what are mitishamba? It is the aloe vera.
Yeah.
It is the rosemary leaves. It is all these things surrounding us everywhere.
It's true.
Once in a while, take those things and you'll be healed. And believe that God is going to heal you. Those are the people who are in it. The ones who have just been diagnosed, accept. First, it starts with you.
Acceptance,
Tafadhali,
yes.
accept that you are sick. This is a very serious disease because it is system fighting system. You are going to pass through very tough patches. It is a very rough journey. It is tedious. It is a financial devourer because even the diet, when it changes, it is not cheap. Your body will never be the same again. So accept that. And when you accept all these things, then it becomes very easy to heal. We have amazing oncologists in this country. Let me tell you, amazing doctors. We just have to listen. And families, I'm begging of you, support your patients.
goodness,
Take
yes.
people to hospital. Cancer si uchawi, cancer si laana, cancer si ati people are being cast sijui nini, tafadhali. And actually, Maureen, all those people who are not taking their patient to hospital, if you come across me, you know, I'm going to sue you for human rights violation.
Yes.
Take people to hospital. And even the families who are keep picking patients, because I know them, especially where I come from, I'm still coming for you.
Yes.
You have to take people to hospital, and this is a must. Then you guys, Kenyans, achaneni na stigma. Why are you telling people that cancer is never healed? And it is not curable? Are you gone? And who are you even telling people that? Huh? Can you please stop? You know why people don't come out, Maureen? Many people like us. So many people are getting healed, but they are scared. Because when I tell Maureen, I'm in total remission, like, hey, cancer iponangi. What are you telling me?
That is so sad.
Stigma. And then also employers. You know, also that is a huge problem. When someone gets case of cancer, acheni kufukuza watu kazini. Who told you it can't touch you? You are not an island. You know, people get chased away. When you, like me now, when you go to look for work, the organization thinks you are liability. You know, like you are, you know what I mean? It is so wrong. Society needs to stop stigmatization because it can happen to memory. It can happen to, cancer can touch, it doesn't have boundaries. Then, the aftermath. Let me tell you, why I am here, even you, Maureen, we even don't know each other, but I'm begging you, please, wachana sukari, wachana pombe, tafadhali, enda exercise, mambo zile uwezani nazo wachana nazo, wachana wene stress, because it is a very painful disease. Let me tell you, Maureen, cancer at.
And I actually wanted you to touch on that.
Treatments.
Because I've heard so many people saying it's a very painful disease.
Yes.
Could you just give us a glimpse of that?
Chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is very painful. You see, this is a combination of diseases which doctors don't even understand. You can imagine treatment unaeka kwa mwili inakung'oa nywele, your nails,
yes.
Your body becomes, let me tell you, it is a very, very painful experience which you don't even wish your worst enemy to go through. You don't. So please, chemotherapy is not easy. Those medicines, even the after, they are not easy. Like me now, I'm going hormone therapy for 10 years. It is not easy. It is not cheap. Please don't let yourself go there. Radiotherapy is not cheap. It is not also easy, Maureen. It erodes. You know, it is like chemotherapy ni kama, and then you, ni literally killing you to rebuild you afresh.
Because they can't separate the cancer cells.
Good and bad, all of them.
Yes.
So the process is extremely difficult. The symptoms, the aftermath is extremely difficult. Please, people, let's take care of ourselves because the generic cancers are only 5%. This is where people are born with maybe no suppressors, tumor suppressors, or they have been damaged by this or the other. It is only 5%. Because if you go back kitambo hapo in our times or our parents' time, this thing was not so.
Actually, yes.
But now
it becomes so rampant.
Which you are doing, which is wrong, Maureen.
Yeah.
It is us, human beings, who are doing everything wrong. When you go to farmers, the pesticides they are using, killing people day in, day out, you know?
Yes.
When you come to us even, what are we eating? You know? And why is this generation drinking as if there is no tomorrow? That is also a problem I have. People are no longer taking care of themselves.
And sorry, Nana, it's important also to note how much, not just the drinking, how much poisonous drinks people are being given out there, or we are being given out there. You know, we all know about these fake drinks. I can only imagine if actual alcohol can do that to the body. What about this sewage you talked about?
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
So
that one has stuck. I'm looking at everything and I'm like, sewage everywhere.
I don't even know how to answer you.
Yes.
Because I'm also thinking, Maureen, this alcohol thing is a big problem.
Oh, yeah.
Because alcohol plus those choma things you are doing is equals pure uric acid. And you know now what happens to the body. When your body is full of uric acid,
it will have to take it somewhere.
Thank you.
Yes.
And then you when your body is so full of acid, what happens? Anything can thrive.
Yes.
Then you are stressed.
Yes.
When you are stressed, this hormone, there's an hormone which is being produced in your body called cortisol.
Yes.
And the cortisol fights your hormone or your immune system. So imagine you are drinking, you are eating so badly, you are stressed.
You have
this is
multiple
a combination.
Sexual partners.
You have multiple.
You're literally poisoning your body from all ends.
So what are you doing to your body?
My goodness.
And look after aftermath. Look at me. At 42. And I'm having all these side the big M side effects. Look at the way I'm having hot flashes here.
Yes. But this is because of the treatment and the therapy, hormonal therapy you're
and
going
you know,
through.
this treatment, most of them, the chemotherapy, the radiotherapy, makes most of the people barren. Like, it is so, yani Maureen, this disease is so heart-wrenching. If people could just understand, then all of us will wake up. As I said, collective responsibility. Maureen, this is your body. This is the only place you live in. You have no any other body.
True.
Take care of it. Listen to the experts, the doctors. Listen to the nutritionists. You know, and then follow instructions. It is simple, my dear. Then let us help others who are in need.
Yes.
We are a community where we need to help others because cancer is a big problem even to our economy, Maureen.
Very true.
Can you imagine every year we are losing 37,000 people. If you divide that by 12, it is around 3,800 people per month.
Yes.
What is that doing to our human resource?
And those are, they are usually at the highest peak of their productivity.
Thank you.
That makes a lot of sense.
You understand?
Yes.
So even as we all bury our ends, thinking that hiyo ndio ugonjwa ya kina nana, what is this doing even to our economy?
Exactly.
You understand? It is a big problem. Now, let me come to NHIF. All of you Kenyans, wewe ukue hustler, wewe ukue nani, make sure your NHIF card is updated.
Yes.
NHIF card is a real deal breaker.
Yeah.
Aujui kwenu kutanyesha lini.
Very true.
Please make sure your NHIF card is updated. What are the preventive measures, Maureen? Please eat well. Yes. I told you that this to avoid.
Actually, Nana, sorry, let me just, out of curiosity, I'm giving, I want to be very realistic in terms of our resources. Yes, we are in a tropical country. We're very blessed, especially with organic foods. It's so in terms of preventing, we know exactly what to avoid as of this point. But even you at home, what are these foods that you're able to access, and what, like now it's like, okay, stop that, but then what else? What can you do? Like, what can we eat?
I know where you are taking me.
Yes.
And I know where you want to stand. So
Yeah.
no,
Actually, let me tell you, if there's somebody who does not fight education, it's me. In fact, I want to know what I'm going to throw out and what I'm going to introduce.
Thank
so let's
you.
take it from there.
Yes. So many people, when I tell them wheat products, they say, na sasa, mukate, tutakula dini. Maureen, let me ask you. Look at doma, look at guashe, look at pumpkin, but look at green bananas which are everywhere.
Yes.
Look at cassavas which are everywhere.
Yeah.
You understand? Na asubuhi mkiamka mkule ile githeri. Na unga ya kusiaga.
Yes.
Okay. Between that tea and that porridge,
Yes.
which is cheaper?
Very true.
We just need to open our minds, Maureen, broadly and think about the alternatives.
That's what I'm talking about.
Think about the alternatives,
Yes,
my dear.
yes.
You cannot be passing cassava there and saying, sasa asubuhi tutakula nini? Mkate tu, hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Na zile cassava umepita pale. These are things which are affordable. They are everywhere.
Exactly.
I'm telling you the truth. It's only that we don't want to think broadly and we don't want to accept.
We're making excuses.
Okay, fine.
Yes. Yeah.
You can't afford doma.
Yeah.
Na mahindi mbona.
True.
Am I there?
Yes,
Am I talking
yes,
sense to you?
You are.
And let me ask you, between those things you are frying there in your house, and dengu, and the beans, I mean, those black beans, we have minji, we have kamande, we have
a variety. And it's true, and it's very tasty.
Thank you. What about those cabbages? Cabbage is so good. Yes. What about those Kenyaji burgers? Okay, fine. You can't afford broccoli, you can't afford cauliflower, you can't afford all these. Cabbage. Yes. Tell me how many Kenyans cannot afford cabbage.
Guys,
standard. Come on.
Yes.
We have a whole variety. And please don't tell me they are full of pesticide. Na sinimwambia mkunywe herbs. Ndio detoxify. I have a
I love
solution for
it.
everything.
Yes,
So
yes.
please don't give me those excuses and say, oh,
Yes.
Nana, this is
Yes.
okay, fine. You eat,
Yeah.
then you have aloe vera. To me, aloe vera is everywhere. Chemushi aloe vera.
Cleans out
I'm
your
telling you the
body.
truth.
Yes.
These things, God gave us medicine everywhere. The only problem we have, Maureen, is that we are too lazy to think.
It's true.
We are too lazy to go that extra mile. You don't want to go that extra mile.
Yeah.
To go and tuna those rosemary leaves
Yeah, yeah.
and chemusha them
Yes.
and take them
Yes.
because also of the taste
Yeah.
and because also your tooth is only guiding you to these other sweet things. Let me tell you those things, guys. And please, I know Kenyans the way they were, even on my social media pages, because Maureen, me every day I wake up to teach people. Every day of my life, on my social media pages, on our organization pages, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. This information I'm talking here, and more, because I'm working a lot with cancer research scientists. I'm working with oncologists and all these doctors, chemical engineers, people who have knowledge about trees. All these people, I'm working with them to help us. But people read, but are you taking action, Maureen? And even I want to take it as a challenge to you, Maureen, today. I know you have. Take one thing, my dear. Kamoja tu.
Kwanza sukari.
Na please ura nayo usemange ukiona hivi unafikiria Nana.
Yes.
And think about the pain I went through. Because if I show you my toes up to date, makucha zimekataa kumea. 4 months down the line. You understand? It is, I don't want any of you. I tell people I'm a general. And general rest and when the old troop members are safe, and you are my troop.
Yes.
And because I'm here talking about it, please listen.
Yes.
Chukua to 1% of what I'm teaching you. Move with it. And don't tell me, what about people who have been eating well and they are Cisco for cancer? What is hizo maneno, my friend?
Excuses.
Hizo ni excuses na hakuna na ni ignorance. Na hakuna mahali zitawapeleka.
Very true.
Let us play our part and then God will also play our
the
part.
rest, yeah.
And this is not a blame on government, Maureen. It is not a blame of our parents or our anything. It is our responsibility as individuals to take care of ourselves. And please, one more thing more. Ukishinda kukula matunda zote, ukishinda kuafford matunda zote, tafadhali kwako make sure you have lemon and watermelon. Those are powerful fruits.
Yes.
Why? They have a very high pH. So every morning, like me, what I wake up and do, I wake up, squeeze pure lemon with no water and take 2 tablespoons. Like cha-cha. That thing, it neutralizes those cancer cells faster than chemotherapy.
My goodness, Nana.
Yes. And please don't tell me it acidity.
No,
lemon doesn't have acidity.
Actually, it's true. Yeah,
it is your body which is sick.
Yes. I love the fact that you've mentioned that, because a lot of people say, oh, string,
No,
it
is your body which is sick.
Yes.
Watermelon is a power fruit, Maureen. It cleanses like. How much is watermelon?
Honestly,
Is watermelon not
nowadays
everywhere?
they're sold even in slices.
Even at 10.
Yes,
it's
true.
Kula watermelon, then drink water. Like, be the doctor of your own. And then research, want to know. I mean, don't be in useless things, you TikTok and Garoro. I'm telling you, research on these which are valuable to you.
Exactly.
Especially if you are 30 and you are no longer a child.
Yes.
It is your responsibility to take care of
yourself.
I have told you 2 fruits. If you miss something else, I said watermelon and lemon is a power fruit. That breakfast, alternate it with ngwashi. Ngwashi is the sweet potatoes. They are powerful. Alternate that bread, those pancakes, those things you are doing. Alternate them with these things, my dear friends. And when we are able to conquer the thing of diet, then other things flow.
Yes.
Believe you me.
Wow.
Yes.
Nana, I honestly didn't know how this conversation was going to go, but I'm so grateful that you're actually touching on actual real things that even if you are at your lowest, you should be able to prevent, because of we're blessed with resources. As a country especially, we have very tasteful food. And personally, I'm actually thinking, wait a minute, I can afford these things. How come the shopping list looks a bit different? Now I know. From next time, in fact, I'm going to do a note on my fridge, order this sweet potatoes, ndomas, and think about it. They're actually very delicious foods.
Thank you.
Very.
Very.
Yeah.
Very.
The beans, the organic.
Yeah, the dengus, the kamades, the yellow beans. You know, very delicious. And teach your children to eat these things.
Exactly.
Maureen, teach
Yes.
your children.
Yes.
These children, they look at what we are doing.
Sorry,
Yes.
guys. Yes, sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Then they do as we tell. So let us be a society which is willing and intentional to do the things the right way. Yes.
Intentionality to do the right thing
Yes,
the right
and let
way.
us be intentional about preventive measures because they are more cheaper as
True.
compared to creative measures.
Very, very true. Yes.
Yes. How
yes.
many? You can imagine all these people I'm helping. I now have a list of 120. Out of 120, we've only covered 65.
What?
And these others, imagine, Maureen, they are just at home maintaining cancer with Panadol and all this.
Oh my
Because they
goodness.
cannot afford treatment, they cannot afford to pay for NHIF. And we cannot prevent this thing. Yeah? We cannot prevent this thing. Trust you.
And everybody, like you said, anyone is susceptible. It can come and
Yes.
take you no matter what.
Yes.
So I really, really think that it's just incredible that you're putting that across. Very quickly, what is your general message to the entire community in terms of support system other than, and I feel like you've really spoken so well on preventative measures. You also mentioned your support system is what kept you going, but what is the one message you can tell people in 1 minute?
Please eat well. Eat well. It is the only body you live in.
Yes.
Eat well. Number 2, support your sick people, relatives, friends. Support them. Make sure they go to hospital. The treatment for cancer are different, but they are normally 4. These are the 4 processes.
Yes.
There's the surgery, mostly. There's the chemotherapy. There's the radiotherapy. Then there is the maybe hormone therapy, if it is hormonal related. And there is the maybe for women the reconstruction. So make sure when your people get sick, when you go to those oncologists, those that ask questions. Make sure you understand what you are going through and what you are being given for what. Also, another thing, if you allow me, I would really urge our people, the corporates, both, locally, internationally, to help us. Because this is an organization, Indian Cancer Health Initiative, is an organization with a big vision. And all of you can see what you are doing.
Yes.
It's to support us with resources. Right now we have a food caravan for these people. Support us with the little as little as you can. Actually now I'm saying Maureen, 264, the big C patient, 260s, a kg of dengue and 1 packet of ugali.
Okay. Okay.
That is 105 shillings and 155. It is 260. That is a meal. If I get 5-10 here, we feed so many families
I agree.
in the slums, in our communities. Please support us. Follow us on our social media pages.
Yes.
We have Nindi Cancer Health Initiative.org. That is our website. On LinkedIn, we are Nindi Cancer Health Initiative. On Twitter, we are Nindi Cancer Health Initiative. On Facebook, we are Nindi Cancer Health Initiative. And on Instagram, we are still Nindi Cancer Health Initiative. We have everything here, our phone number for the office. We have our email. We have our staff on the standby. Then also me personally,
Yes.
as Nana Kilewi, because I'm very enthusiastic about this, follow me.
Wonderful.
I'm very, very active on Facebook.
Yes.
Every day I wake up to teach you guys the information you are going to buy.
Yes.
I'm bringing it for free.
Wonderful.
From nutrition to everything, to where you go when you get sick, to even those relatives of yours you are locking in the house, give them to me. I'll pay for the NHF and take them to hospital. Right now, I have a couple of them at KNH. Even I'm going to see them now, who are benefiting from our program.
Yes.
So please let us step in for each other. Let us, Maureen, purpose to be a people who are humane to humanity. Because people don't believe or remember us because of what we have.
Yes.
It is what we made other people feel
Yes.
or what we do for other people.
Amazing.
And I want to tell all of us, when you're helping those sick people, those oppressed cancer patients, there is no gesture of kindness which goes to waste.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nana. I feel very challenged. I feel very well informed. Indeed, what you're doing, it's not free, but it's actually worth so much more, because if I can prevent, I won't have to go through that process. I won't have to go through that pain. I won't have to stop my life in order to get the treatment. I won't have to die or even go through the aftermath of cancer treatment. And we thank you for what you're doing. We'll be happy to support where we can. Challenge, I'll check you out on social media, and I'm going to soldier on behind you.
Thank you much.
Nana.
Thank you.
Wow, guys, if this is not the moment we say whatever Nana is offering us, people pay for millions to get that. We saw the other day, somebody who was trying to treat cancer the last year, and he said he spent $3 million. That's almost $500 million Kenya shillings. But what Nana is giving you is literally at nothing, and she is redirecting you. How can you avoid getting there? If you have a story similar to that, a story that can inspire, inform, educate, please share with us on Y254 here, and we'll be happy to host you. I've been your host, Maureen Waititu. Until next time, good night and happy holidays.